No longer are we dealing with drip after drip of information. We have the full reveal trailer for Sundarpatan. Let's check it out.
Here, where the shadow of the Himalayas stretches over the hunting grounds of the Bengal tiger, life exists on the edge. But when the rain stops, the clouds part, and the mountains stand before you, it's an experience like nothing else. Welcome to Nepal. Welcome to Sundarpatan.
A relatively short trailer as the reveals go, but there's so much to talk about, and it's not just the information we got in that trailer. We'll get into that in just a little bit. So the first thing we see is like the diversity of the landscape, the different biomes and stuff as we get the kind of flyover views. It looks like such a great map to hunt. We're gonna have all kinds of different foliage and terrain to work on, and I mean, from what we're seeing just in the trailer from the species, some pretty cool stuff. Let's be honest, the tiger is the highlight. That's the first thing they show. They show it kind of stalking through the forest. It looks amazing. You can see all the detail in the animations, and it's even not in like a well-lit area. The tahr though, look at that thing. Here on Aotearoa, as I'm just recording this, waiting for the map to come out, there had always been hope that tahr would be on this map. They nailed it with that model. We get to see the rice fields, the swamp deer, also known as Barasinga. Those things are one of the coolest animals in the entire world in my opinion. The fact that we're getting those on this new map is amazing. We also see kind of a flyover view, I think, of yaks. I can't tell what that is for sure, but I can't come up with any other idea. They're kind of way down there, it's tough to tell in detail. Then though, we get a couple more better lit views of the tiger. We see it stalking, and then those final animations with the coming soon screen. It's just a stereotypical cat animation. It looks fantastic. Like, you see the tiger yawn. It looks so cool. I cannot wait to hunt those things out there on Sundarpatan. But as I said, there is so much more information than just the trailer. So let's start with the news that we get on Avalanche Studios' own website. We have highlights. Discover a remarkable array of wildlife. Don't miss the likes of the rare and impressive Barasinga, and particularly the large tahr, known in these parts as the Great One. As soon as I saw that, I knew we had to start with this. Any of you guys that live in the area, have hunted tahr, have any insight on this? Let me know in the comments below. Is this some kind of local thing? Or are they telling us the next Great One is Himalayan tahr? That's a bizarre thing to do in my opinion. Like, have the Great One, the G and the O capitalized, unless they're actually telling us that. I'm really curious to find out if there is, some kind of local explanation for that, but to me, I think they may have just told us what the next Great One species is going to be. Like I said, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to find out what's going on with that, but I can't believe that's right at the start, and again, that makes me think maybe that really is just going to be the next Great One, which would be insane. To continue reading though, even though I think I'm fixated on that phrase right there, that are among the 13 species roaming these disparate lands. When in the lowlands, being on high alert is critical. Home to the Bengal tiger, its solitary and elusive character will push your survival skill set to its absolute limit. So many of us have been talking about, hoping that the tigers would be aggressive, would maybe hunt us, stalk us, that kind of thing. Reading that, it sounds like they just might, and that is really, really exciting stuff. And of course, we know from the snow leopard hint from the other day, there may be more than one cat species that could be after us. We also have information of the next rifle coming to the Hunter Call of the Wild, the Grand Hair rifle, a testament to Nepali innovation. It's a 19th century rifle, just a high caliber single shot rifle. I think it's going to be really cool. I like that kind of gun in this game. Curious to see what caliber it's going to be and what classes it'll be ethical for. Now, one more thing that's really important here. Sundarpatan Nepal Hunting Reserve will be released on PC and consoles for $11.99 USD. That is a slight increase, maybe even more than a slight increase over the old map price. It was usually $7.99 US. I'm curious like what the reasoning behind that is, and we'll probably find out, but that is something to keep in mind. The DLC price is going to be a little bit higher, but you can expect a 20% special launch discount on all platforms, so it'll be a little bit closer to the normal full price. And as with every map release, there's going to be a free game update as well. The highlights listed here for that: Water Buffalo and Black Buck models are getting remastered. That Water Buffalo picture we have there, that looks a million times better than the current Water Buffalo model. So really looking forward to that. Really want to see like what an albino looks like, big ones, all that kind of stuff. That's really exciting. There are going to be Nepal inspired cosmetic items. So, you know, your weapon customization, binocular, tents, all that kind of stuff. There's going to be reset of Bobcat, Mexican Bobcat, brown bear, grizzly bear, black bear, and with the already mentioned water buffalo and black buck. All those animals' populations are going to be reset. So if you've got a big one or something like that on your maps, be sure to go and shoot that before the update drops. Also, pumas in Parque Fernando are going to adopt a more stealthy approach and stop making so many noises. Now, they really specifically said pumas in Parque Fernando. Mountain lions in Silver Ridge Peaks need this too. I'm hoping they get the fix along with it, but maybe in the future, if nothing else. Multiple bug fixes and more, the final thing listed there. I can't wait. This update sounds amazing. All the stuff that we know as far as Sundarpatan, these highlights here are massive, and we have more to talk about. There are a ton, and I do mean a ton, of screenshots on the Steam DLC page, and I think the same can be said for like the Microsoft Store, PlayStation Store, Epic Games, all that kind of stuff. 20 screenshots in total. The first one we see is just a nice kind of scenery picture. We've got what appears to be a snow leopard stalking along a snowy ridge there. Now, much like the snow leopard teaser image that was posted on their social medias, some people are saying that's a rock. I think that's a snow leopard. We've got another like that big drawbridge. That looks awesome. Definitely gotta shoot something off of that bridge at some point. That would be really cool. Obviously the tiger, again, like I said, the highlight of the reserve, no doubt. And there's some better like images of them. We'll look at that in a minute. I think we have the up-close image of the yak. I talked about the what appears to be herd, is that the right word? For all those yaks moving through, the group of them in the trailer. I think we have an up-close image of one. That looks really, really cool, and I wonder how big they're gonna get. I believe, as far as the horns, it should be notably larger than that. That almost looks like a female to me, but I am far from an expert on yaks and what they look like. Then we have the Tibetan fox, I believe that is. They have a really almost cartoonish looking face. If you're looking at that image and think, that thing looks dumb, look one up. That is almost exactly what they look like, and that's really, really cool. More scenery images, obviously. The nilgai, one of the thumbnail animals that I decided to put in the thumbnail because I think they're that cool. There's a couple of images of them as well. Super excited to see that coming to the Hunter Call of the Wild. We do get to see the little group of muntjac running through. You actually, on the far right one, you can see the tusks decently well. They're such a cool species, and I don't know, like calling the tahr the great one earlier, I have no idea, you know, if the red northern muntjac may have anything to do with the great one from that survey from forever ago. They look fantastic. I love their models. We see an image of the open sights for the new rifle. Pretty excited to see what that's going to be. Check out this larger image of a swamp deer, of a barrasinga. That thing looks amazing. I said they're one of the coolest animals in the entire world. I mean, just what a cool looking animal. The antlers, just, they're almost unlike anything else anywhere. One of the most unique deer species, and we're gonna get to hunt them in the Hunter Call of the Wild here on Sundarpatan. We do get to see the water buffalo again. We've got another image of the rifle, some more scenery images, and then what I do believe is a male yak at the end here. You see the more curled horns that kind of go horizontal first. I still don't think that's a huge one, but we finally do get to see a slightly better image of that. A few more scenery images, and then a blue sheep. Those horns are very distinct. The fact that there's so many animals here, 13 in total, and a ton of new stuff, all these different biomes, I think it was 3 different like climate areas. There's a ton coming with this map. Sundarpatan, Nepal. I cannot wait, and of course there is going to be a live stream later today from Expansive Worlds. I imagine we're going to find out even more information. So I wanted to cover everything that we know to this point. I think that pretty much does it. If I missed anything, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Again, that Great One tahr thing, if there's some kind of explanation for that, please let me know, because that is a, like, insane just revelation. If not, and we'll find out where that goes from here. But on that note, I think that's going to do it for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.